Hello, beautiful Pisces friends. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. That is me. If you are here, you are resonating in Pisces in some way, the sign of Pisces. We are here to do your finances and career tarot. This is going to be middle of February into middle of March. Because these are general readings on YouTube, I always give you the advice. These are general, and that means not everything I say, excuse me, tickle in my throat. Not everything I say will resonate with everyone out there. So it is up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Please only take away the messages that resonate with you, that serve you in some capacity, motivate you, inspire you, confirm something you needed or wanted to hear, but also open you up or illuminate you to new ideas, right? That's probably why you're here. So everything else is written in the description box below. That includes the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. As always, I ask for you to like, share, subscribe wherever you can. That helps me a whole lot. It helps this channel gain traction, gets those messages out to those who want to hear them and those who need to hear them. Anything that feels foreign or strange, any messages that don't resonate with you, you can drop them. You can release those messages. Have faith that those are messages for someone else who needed to hear them. But yeah, stick around for the ones that are meant for you. If you're interested in learning more about me, I am theintuitiveteacup.com if you want to check out my website and learn more about my tarot journey, all that good stuff. Other than that, we're going to hop in. Pisces, career and finances tarot read. Middle of February into middle of March. Pisces, career, money, finance, internships, retirement, job opportunities, good fortune, good luck. What do we have in store for the Pisces gang? All right, so let's begin. So bottom of your deck, door to personal healing and happiness. Very cool. And then underneath that, you have a contract. It actually feels like you're moving out of a contract. You may have been involved in some sort of career with a Cancer or a Virgo, and you're calling it quits. There was too much baggage. There was too much kind of like mean girl vibes or mean girl energy. It was like combative. And so I think, yeah, like you're bringing the sword down. You're trying to find peace and harmony and balance by moving away on your own. Some of you may have very strong Virgo in your chart. But you're sort of at, I'm getting the idea that you guys already have moved on from something physically. Maybe you left the job or you're putting resumes out there. Ultimately, you're trying to get more happiness in your life, door to personal happiness and healing. And you do have the Sun. The very last card in your deck is the Sun card, which is really beautiful. It may involve working with children, or some of you may have a child that you took with you, or you may have had to switch schools for them or something like that. Anyway, neither here nor there. Anyway, moving forward, you're sort of at a Three of Wands. You've already taken action in some sort of direction, but it's not so much you've reached a crossroads. You're sort of like, okay, well, you know, when does the money start flowing? When am I going to hear back from you know, the recruiter, the employer? There's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of uncertainty. You're waiting to see it is like the income or the results from the effort you've already put forward. Yeah, it's sort of like you got a brick in that pathway that you're building, but I don't know if there's some fear or some anticipation that it's not going to work out for you. I don't know why that would be, but yeah, no, you have an Ace of Cups coming, so it's going to be good. So move forward confidently. Work on those manifestations. Make sure you can picture it. You can see it. You can feel it in your heart, whatever it is you're desiring and wanting to build. You got to check in with yourself first as the magician and believe that you're capable of doing it. Otherwise, yeah, there is going to be kind of like this lackluster, like, I don't know if I can do it. Well, if you don't believe it, nobody else will. So, you know, tough love here, Pisces, but it is almost saying like, you know, if it's what your heart wants, why aren't you going after it? Why aren't you creating it? Why aren't you manifesting it? Some of you are spiritual healers. You heal people with your words, with your writing, with your soul, your energy, crystals. You may be a spiritual leader of some kind, or a light worker. Witches of Instagram. I love that hashtag. Whatever that means to you, right? That doesn't necessarily mean dark, evil connotations. You know, you're more in tune with nature. You have a sensibility about things, very much witch vibes. Yeah, your ability to sense things, intuition, pick up on people's energies, that is your strength. That is your talent. And part of why this is so difficult is that how do you even put a job description on that? How do you even put a title on it? For a lot of you, it is kind of like a mixed bag. All the tools on your table. It's combining multiple skills or talents that you have, or even potentially a assembling of a team of different. It's funny, I'm getting you all have different elemental signs. So if you, Pisces, are the water sign, you may be working in like a little witch's coven, in quotes, coven, whatever that is, where it's like you have a fire sign, you have an earth sign, and you have an air sign, and you may not even realize it, but that group of four, or something about that, all the elementals come together, and like you guys can make magic together. It's a strong team dynamic there. But you're moving away from something that left you feeling emotionally void. Either the money flow wasn't good, or you were constantly waiting for someone else to fill your cup, to reach out to you and make some sort of offer, and it just wasn't coming. So yeah, I think you're kind of going through the difficult process of severing ties with that disappointment. But ultimately, you are moving forward to something great, but you are stopping yourself. There's some sort of pause or delay, but it is self-imposed. It's self-imposed rest. Still gathering your thoughts of how you want to grow this, how you want to build this. Some of you may be going back to school to take training or courses or get some sort of certificate. But yeah, I just keep wanting to say you guys are light workers. You're doing something very spiritual. And I mean, that's a huge umbrella of things. That doesn't have to mean, you're literally a witch with your potions. For some of you, sure, why not? But it's more about you bring lightness and good into the world. The career you want to go into, you want to help people. You want to heal people. You want to bring them joy. You want to bring them entertainment. You want to be some sort of sounding board to listen to their problems and offer them hope and show them the path to pursue avenues in their own life that they were blocking their own blessings. It's actually like a really nice yin and yang. It's like you come to realize that your heart wasn't vibing as high as it could, and once you set down this new path or this new journey, you're helping other people to do something very similar to what it is that you want to do. Queen of Cups energy, I think that is you. Some of you are wanting to start a family and be mothers, or again, serve some sort of maternal role in your career where you are helping the youth, innocent people who are still growing and developing, finding out what makes them happy. Psychologists, therapists, specifically with children. The iconography of a mermaid might be important to some of you, if that's a tattoo or, I don't know, a logo on your career. I don't know what that would be. A logo on your business seal. I don't know. Something about a mermaid might be important. Anyway, moving on, because I don't know what to make of that. Something about a chalice, a glass. Is there a special glass I don't know. Do you drink your ceremonial wine from? Something like that. I don't know what that is. Something about this imagery is important. You stepping into your power to take back your source of happiness. I mean, the cup holding love, your joy, your faith, your spirituality. There is something about a religious ceremony or again, something you practice that's very personal that, yeah, you find faith and hope in doing that practice, that skill, that hobby. So your energy, Pisces, is coming in as appreciation. Okay. So yeah, you've learned some important lessons, and it's like you're finally blossoming into the person that you were always meant to be. You're being set off in a new path or on a new direction, and it's almost like a second chance at life. And for some of you, the major initiator of this was meeting someone very important. I think I said to you, like meeting an earth angel, meeting someone who in disguise, it's like they were sent to the 3D world to help guide you. And it does sort of feel romantic. So it's not, I'm not promoting the idea of someone comes to save you and rescue you and everything is happy. No, it's like once you decide to take action on whatever it is that you're dreaming of or going after, aligning with your own personal happiness, making sure that you're focusing on your health and your well-being, right? Doors start to open, and with that ushers in some sort of new partnership. For a lot of you, it does feel like it could be romantic, though it doesn't have to be. It could just be a really good friendship, a good collaboration, co-ownership, co-partnership, something like that. Yeah, I don't know though. For a lot of you, it's love. It could have to do with a Capricorn, but it's someone who excites you, someone who motivates you, and someone you're probably sexually attracted to. Yeah. Yeah, you hold them in very high regard. You might even be a little bit intimidated by them because they're extremely beautiful. Their external beauty, though, it matches what's on the inside. It's very real. You guys come together and it's like a match made in heaven. You vibe high together. You have very similar ethics. You have very similar values. This person is definitely like a child of God, or very much in touch with the universe. Something about a spirit crow. and something in the medical field, doctors, nurses, healers, they're very much in tune with their own spirituality. It might be a Sagittarius or a Cancer. And it feels pretty new. I'm not sure you know this person yet. You would meet them in either your workplace or as you are networking and mingling with people who share a common interest. If you go to a conference or a seminar or attend a lecture or a concert or some sort of environment where you're going there for your own cup, to fill your own cup with love because it brings you joy to be in this space, you're going to meet like-minded people who are going there for the same reason, and you guys are going to hit it off. You're going to bond. But yeah, there's something about intimidation there. You're putting them up on a pedestal, and so you shouldn't. You may be too intimidated to speak with them or talk to them. It could literally be the person giving a lecture or a speech, and like at the end there's that moment of like, oh, I want to go up and meet them, but I'm too nervous. Absolutely do it. Their external beauty matches their internal beauty. They're going to welcome you with open arms. There's a warmth about them where if you go up without any ulterior motive, just because you're excited to meet them and exchange cups, exchange beautiful, loving energy, you won't be rejected. You won't be declined. So yeah, some of you don't think you don't recognize your value or your worth. There's like something about an incredible luck streak coming your way in terms of your finances. So yeah, like let your light shine. Work your magic wand. Start conducting the orchestra, whatever that means to you. Something about a paintbrush. Spend more time doing that artistic thing that you love, that makes you happy. Because there may be some sort of opportunity where you're being asked to show your resume, your credentials, show samples of your work, your body of work. If this person says, oh, you're mingling, you like that too? Yeah, like show me your stuff. What do you have? And you don't have anything to show for it. Well, make sure you have that, like that resume or that body of work, that portfolio, easily accessible. Some of you need to put it online and start a website. So what is your challenge or focus? The 5 of air you've had twice. So detaching from difficult emotions, or really it's conversations, mental baggage of the past, feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back or someone was just very cutthroat. Somebody sort of took advantage of you to get ahead. Potentially a Gemini. Yeah, you're at war with someone, and it doesn't even have to be like your arch enemy. It could be just fighting with your husband or your wife or your brother or your mother. It's your challenge or focus. I'm not even sure it has so much to do with the career, other than it is blocking your energy because it's a strain on your mind and your emotions right now, because you're having to allocate all this unnecessary resource or emotions to deal with like drama queens. As I was saying, kind of mean girl energy. It might be your mother or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because they're just kind of vicious. They're just kind of jealous. You guys have probably been arguing, especially via text. It's like indirect communication, but yeah, somebody's getting a little fiery. Someone's words are a little bit cutting. And the thing is, whoever drew first blood, I don't know why it's being a metaphor, please understand that. Whoever drew first blood and really decided to, cut deep, say something very hurtful, they instantly regret it. They're up at night thinking about it. And I actually don't think it's you, Pisces. For some, it might be. Yeah, others of you, it's like you kind of got into this battle of the wits, but it ended up going south really fast. It may have started as playful or even flirty if it is your romantic partner, but then something took a swift turn, and something about this conversation goes south, and both of you are not in your highest vibration. You are both acting out of emotional insecurity, lacking of confidence. The thing that I actually kind of like about this, though, is that this was an awkward situation with someone who actually does care about you, and them pushing you and it's meant to inspire you to do better, but the way this person communicates to you, it's very harsh. It's very blunt. So instead of focusing on all your good aspects, which absolutely exist, the beautiful love and light you have to give, this person may only focus on the negative, but it comes from a place of them wanting to propel you forward to fix the things you're not happy with. Again, very parental vibes. Or even like a husband and wife or whoever, right? It could be same-sex partnership. Particularly an air sign. Or a Sagittarius, but Aquarius too. Very much Aquarius or Gemini. Sorry, there's a lot coming through here. Anyway, they needle and poke at you and prod at you. It's because they want you to do better. They want you to succeed. But what they don't understand is that you need positive reinforcement as well as constructive criticism. It seems like all you're getting is constructive criticism, and that is overwhelming you. It's making you want to detach from this person. It's your relationship with them has become very closed off or cool or frozen. And yeah, it's what you don't realize that both of you are not realizing that you are both an ally in each other's life. You guys are meant to inspire one another to go after the next big thing, to be each other's cheerleaders. But yeah, it's like you both are going through a state of struggling, and it might be because, I don't know why it's coming through this way, because it's Valentine's Day and maybe you don't feel like you found your person or you're falling out of love with your person. You both are kind of edgy. That's a good word, edgy. And I flat out, some of my ladies on there might be on their monthly gift. It's that type of like kind of just, yeah, like, yeah, you're not vibing high. You're kind of sinking into like a little bit of a darker state. And like, you're human, that happens. But yeah, you're grouchy, you're moody, and so is this person that you're supposed to be working with. And so it just kind of seems like there's a small explosion between you. And it's like the door to spirit, to spirituality, to faith. It's like all messed up. It's been tousled and turned. And so again, you got to figure that out so that you guys can vibe high again, reopen that door. It's like there's an obstacle or there's some sort of brick wall between you where you guys aren't hearing each other or you've iced them out. Yeah, there's a need to make peace with the dove, make peace in this relationship so that you're not in this state of stress, and vice versa. Understand it was an argument. It doesn't mean you have to like cut this person out of your life. But yeah, it probably seems that on both your parts, there are like apologies in order. Somebody took it too far. Someone was a little bit too vicious. They weren't thinking before they spoke. They were very impulsive with what they were saying. In a sense, it was out of love, but they didn't do it in a higher vibrational way. It could have been a Taurus as well. This might be someone you go to church with, or someone who's in your church group, or someone you make music with. So the help available to you is Page of Wands, curiosity, seeking out excitement and adventure in your life, regarding your financial constraints. So this is actually saying researching why money isn't good right now. That seems kind of like a weird way of phrasing it, but it's being curious, seeking answers on how to get your finances better. It would do you well to speak to someone like a financer or an investor, or even like go to the bank and have them kind of set you up on some sort of like savings plan, something like that. Seeking out opportunities to make money better so that money flows again. It does have to do with an opportunity that passed by, or an opportunity you didn't take advantage of in the past. It's almost like clearing the cobwebs out and going after it the second time. Page, it's not brand new, but there's opportunity to get this to grow right this time. Something got muddled and cluttered in the past, and maybe it has to do with this relationship that it may, especially if they were your co-collaborator, you guys ended up arguing and kind of threw in the towel. You may end up revisiting that. Particularly if it is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or specifically Sagittarius, the blending of opposites, fire and water. You guys may do something where you guys entertain the masses together. You may be in show business. You may put on performances, acting, singing, dancing, a comedy act, a dynamic duo. It's kind of funny. You guys do have an insane connection. You vibe on the same level. You probably have psychic abilities with this person and you might not even realize it. You're absolutely, like most of you, if it is, I just want to say it's swaying more towards the realm of a romantic relationship. You guys have passion for each other. There's sexual chemistry here, but there's an ability to make magic. Whatever skills or talents you have that you bring together, together, it's like you guys are unstoppable. You guys can move mountains, but it's almost like your own egos or moodiness or something. It got in the way, and it put like a really heavy strain on this relationship. So your challenge or focus is fixing that. Opening up the door to peace, to reconciliation, to, restoring harmony and balance in the relationship. The help available to you is recognizing like you guys are unstoppable. There's something that it draws people's eye in, your product, your skill, your talent, whatever it is you're selling. You have the ability to appeal. I just heard appeal to people's wallets. That's a funny way of putting it. It is something like that. It's like people will throw money at you because they love what you're selling. They love what they're doing. They love you, Pisces. They love your energy. They like how poised you are, how you conduct yourself, how you conduct your business, how you work with clients. They see you as very fair and just. They see you as witty and having a good sense of humor. They see you as compassionate and caring and kind. But you might be a little bit naive in terms of having all the knowledge. So again, going back to school, and also something about understanding the ideas of how money works in all this scenario. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, all I can say is like something about a financial advisor or reading up on how to get the biggest bang for your buck, how to be more money savvy. You guys are missing out on opportunities simply because the knowledge is there, but you're not taking advantage of it. You know, hop online, go to the library, network, talk to people who work in a similar industry. There's money to be made here, but yeah, you're not fully taking advantage of it. And so the thing is, the financial constraints, it's not bad. You have the key. The key is in your pocket to like unlock this box of blessings, of abundance. The door, right? The door to personal healing and happiness. It is personal healing, but it's also healing a really important relationship in your life. It feels really good. It feels really beautiful. You guys just kind of hit a plateau or, peaks and valleys. This is definitely like, a valley. You're a valley girl, like totally. Gag me with a spoon. Tell me more about this moderation card. Temperance, Sagittarius, the devil and the angel. Make sure you're vibing high, balance your dark and your light energies, and keep that devil in check, that toxic behavior, that drug addiction, that reliance on alcohol to boost your confidence. You need to find healthy coping mechanisms if somebody is involved in like substance abuse. And that could be your person too. Yeah, I feel like your person is having money troubles and it's weighing heavily on their mind. And that may have been part of the cause of this argument. Somebody is feeling self-conscious because money isn't good for them right now. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have 3 cards indicating something with a fire sign. When you heal a relationship with a fire sign, and maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your brother, whatever, it doesn't matter. When you heal a relationship with a fire sign, it transitions you out of an old cycle where you're not quite ready, you're not quite able to get past feelings of rejection of the past, feeling that somebody stabbed you in the back. If you were to go back and heal that, particularly with, again, Leo or Sag, that is going to open the door to financial success, to happiness, and it's going to relieve you of financial burdens. I mean, some of you may have like an accountant who's literally a fire sign and they're going to like show you the light essentially on how to get your finances back in order. You guys are dreaming about the future, but are you actually taking steps to go out and build it, to go out and achieve it? Wands are all about action, forward movement, creation. Yeah, it's asking you, don't just dream about it. Don't just think about it. Like, put yourself out there and do it. Even if you're feeling uneasy or lacking confidence, there's an idea of fake it till you make it. Your personality will sell itself. People like your disposition. People, again, they like your humor, your warmth, your kindness. That in itself is like $1 million ticket. Just utilizing like the beautiful, like the sort of empath light worker vibes you have. People like that about you. That in itself is a skill. Your personality, it's not something you can teach people. You just naturally have it. It's like this natural, like ability that you have. Some of you are like psychics, light workers, seers. Yeah, and it's abundance. It's almost like The work you want to go out and do, it's not something that can be taught. How I said at the very beginning of this, wanting to go into some sort of career where you are like I don't know, like a spiritual leader, even if it's not associated with the church, it's almost like it's this hybrid role you're trying to create for yourself. That's fine. It's like you're blending multiple ingredients to create this role for yourself. You should absolutely go and do it because it's profitable. Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why this is coming to me, but it's something a little bit bizarre and unique. Some of you definitely have strong Aquarius in your chart. The movie, this is so random, bear with me. The movie Yes Man, Zooey Deschanel is kind of like this wacky, just fun person, and she starts her own group of people that the thing they do is they jog while taking pictures, which makes no sense because you can't, you know what I mean? But it's something like she gets a group of people and it's fun and people love what they do, and they jog through like Griffith Park and then they take photos while they're jogging in motion. It's something like that where like when you tell people the idea, they're like, what? Like this doesn't, but again, the way you sell yourself, the way you demonstrate it and present it, people can't take their eye off you though. Like they're intrigued. They're going to stick around to listen. Even if they don't totally understand it, people may seek out opportunities to work with you to understand this better. You may be in some sort of role where you are a teacher. You're inspiring younger people. And maybe you're a life coach to go out and live their best life, to capitalize on their skills and talents. But it is saying, it's denoting action. Move forward with it now. It's like you've seen the light, so move towards it. and there is going to be a financial reward in that. Your final advice or guidance is consequence, justice. Okay, so potentially a new contract that comes through. Some of you are settling a divorce case or looking into signing a contract, getting some sort of offer to join a group. And maybe it's a musical group. Man holding a heart. Oh my God, and the Hierophant. Stop. I can't. All right. Flat out, Pisces, for a lot of you, this is also a love reading. Like, I don't know what to tell you if you're not looking for love. You know, that's fine. Don't take on the messages that aren't yours. But Ace of Cups, yeah, like a lot of this does seem to be leading you in a direction of love. Maybe with another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a Leo. It doesn't have to be. But there's a commitment here. How I said is in order to unlock the door to happiness, to financial growth, to prosperity, to abundance, you've had the key the entire time. It's been right at your feet. The idea of a spiritual leader. Again, being a light worker, being a witch, or something about spreading light and goodness out into the world, inspiring other people, motivating them, being a motivational speaker of some kind. Actually, there is a good metaphor about that movie, Yes Man. It's like you attend some seminar and it inspires you to go out and do something yourself. This is also a card of marriage, and I mean, it fell out right next to man holding a heart. So maybe this is you for all my male Pisces out there. It doesn't really matter the gender, but you're aligning with your heart space and dedicating your life. You're committing to something or someone that you love. It could very well be a Libra too, with the Justice card coming up. Contracts in marriage, contracts in long-term commitment, even with a business partner. You know, you can love the people you work with. Maybe it's your work family, right? Man holding a heart, right? Maybe you're working with some gentleman that, yeah, you love. You're in it for the long term. You're committed. It's beautiful. Could be a Virgo. And again, gypsy, psychic, fortune teller, light worker. She's a tarot reader here, right? You're trying to rid the world of darkness and put love, light, and energy and positivity out. And that's how you meet this potential romantic person, because you're living your truth. I heard living your best life. Stop it with the key metaphors. Look at all that. All this metaphor of you hold the key, you just have to unlock the door yourself. Part of it scares you because you are very much codependent on someone, or you're nervous to step into the spotlight and do it yourself. Yeah, particularly if you're like a dynamic duo, but I said the same thing to Leo. One of you is in the forefront, one of you is like the face of the company, whereas the other person is like the numbers guy, the financial guy, the planner, the producer, the executive assistant. But then it's almost like you, Pisces, you are being forced to lead the charge, you know, to speak up for the group, for the team. Unlocking doors, yeah, it's unlocking doors to your confidence as well. When you step into your confidence, the universe recognizes you as someone who is worth giving it their attention to, worth showering with love and abundance and blessings. And then you have the Fox. I can't even lie to you. Something about this card is, because it's coming out with this. It could also be a Taurus, by the way, but it's like they're foxy. You're foxy. There's something like it's very like with a wink. There's something very charming about what you do. You know, we see this like religious leader and it feels very like cold and sterile, you know, preaching to the group, but it's not. It's flanked with these cards of passion and love and charm, sexuality, charisma. I mean, you got the boner card for crying out loud, right? Magic, no, like magic wands. There's chemistry in this partnership and there's money to be made. All right, let me throw a couple of these down and we will wrap it up. Yeah, this is a good reading, Pisces. Whatever crossroads you're at mentally, the indecision, if you heal some sort of difficult relationship or partnership, whether or not you want to work with them again, it's going to clear out some baggage that you have. So you make your mind, body, your spirit like an open receptacle. I don't think that's the term. An open, I don't know, whatever. You open yourself up to allow more blessings to come in when you release what it is that you don't need. And maybe that's a person. Maybe that's a job. Maybe that's a boss. Maybe that's whatever is weighing you down, get rid of it because you got places to go, kid. You don't want that extra baggage. Make sure you're getting enough sleep at night too. Some of my Pisces are insomniacs. They're up all hours of the night worrying. That lack of sleep is, again, it's clouding your judgment. You're not thinking as clearly. And maybe that's why you're moody as shit. Maybe that's why you lashed out at someone because you're not getting enough sleep. Take care of your body. Some of you should go buy a tarot deck because that's something you've always been interested in, but you haven't gone out and bought one yet. Why not? You have nothing to lose. $20. Go get a tarot deck. Author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. Beautiful. Writing. Oh my goodness, really? You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain the world. Entertain with the words you write. So yeah, writers, authors, a lot of you, even giving of speeches, something that you would write first and then present. Yeah, speak your truth. Preach your word to the group. Step into the leadership role to guide them, to counsel people, to help others communicate with each other and like internally with themselves. Two more. That one. Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. And let go. Walk away from situations in order to, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Pisces, please do like, share, subscribe. Oh my God, I can't with the books, the writing, the novels. Author, writing, and books. That's pretty consistent. Are you a librarian, Pisces? What's going on? Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates for you, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.